Good morning. It is 5 after 9. Welcome back. And time now for Organic Corner. Keli Ryan, owner of Spice and Grain in Portland Street in Freiburg. Thank you very much for stopping by, and always just a wonderful, healthy, and delicious looking display.
Well,
we have
it's
kind of what you do in a natural food.
Yeah.
Yes.
In one box.
So we're starting to see sort of the early harvest, if you will, and certainly wonderful, healthy treats here. So, are you going to make a salad or something? Or?
Yeah. How did you know?
Again, it says so on the teleprompter right there. I'm just reading right off that teleprompter right there. So how can we make some good, healthy salads that are, sort of maybe a little bit different than what we do or what have you?
Well, this is the time of year.
Right.
Long winter, everybody's starving for greens, and they're coming out like crazy. And salads should be a staple. It should be an everyday thing, if not twice a day. And the cool thing about salads is you can theme them out. You can make all different kinds of salads. You could have like a Mexi salad night, and throw in some corn and black beans and taco chips. You could have a Asian salad night, cut up some cabbage, shred some carrots. Or just your traditional salad night, the cucumber tomato thing. But it's really good to eat in season, and that way it's kind of changing for you. Mother Nature throws you all these curveballs. Like, for example, we have strawberries coming out now.
Right.
And strawberries are so good in salad. And a lot of people think that's kind of crazy putting fruit in salad, but it's really, really tasty, especially when you use like a nice light vinaigrette. Mm-hmm. And another cool thing about salads is there are so many choices. I suggest that people start with the very simple, what you like.
Right.
Like if you really just like green leaf, that's great. How about just adding like some broccoli? Mm-hmm. And let's start with some ranch dressing. It's about getting into the habit of eating salads.
Right.
So if you become overwhelmed with, I'm going to the farmer's market and I bought this and that I don't know what it is and all these things that I do, and I come home and I'm just so overwhelmed I don't know where to begin. So it's better to start really, really simple.
And speaking of not quite knowing what it is it kohlrabi? No.
Swiss chard.
Swiss chard. Okay, Swiss chard. Okay, boom. So that so that is something that people sort of want to go to the next level for their greenery and stuff like that. And what else do we have?
Well, I got a simple parsley. Mm-hmm. Herbs are a nice way to add some zest and color to your salad. Parsley in particular is really got a lot of greens. It's got a lot of healthful aspects to it. Getting your dark leafy greens without this. But if you chop it up and you mix it in your salad, you don't even taste it.
And that's another thing. When preparing a salad, people sort of get in a rut. I mean, sometimes they'll slice, sometimes they'll tear. Does that should people then just try different things in terms of how they prepare the salad and maybe notice different textures and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Maybe if you have like the Swiss chard as a base, you tear some of the leaves and then you slice up, maybe a red leaf or something like that, and just sort of make your own mix.
Well, I would suggest when you start with what you like as your base, like your green leaf lettuce. You're not really sure about the red, so just sprinkle in moderately.
Sure.
And with the Swiss chard or some of the leafy greens, they tend to be a little more earthy.
Right.
So I might take this, roll it up, and be rough with it.
Right.
And then just slice it really thin.
Yep.
So it's like shoelaces in there, and that way, you're still using it. It's not sitting in your refrigerator, because you have all these intentions. Just go ahead and go for it and use it and throw it in a salad and throw some dressing on it, and you would be so surprised at how well it goes down.
And what about like slicing up the broccoli? Because some people, you take it off and it's like you have like the mini tree. Right. But then if you start slicing sort of the head of it, you get this like fine sprinkle of green.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, consider it like Jimmy's of your salad.
Yes, broccoli is good for you. Think of it as green Jimmy's. I like that. There you go. Nice.
And then we always make a salad a meal. Mm-hmm. So, and a lot of people think, I'll have a salad in my meal. And I think you should just go for it. Make salad, your meal. Add. I brought some like cooked pasta here.
Right.
Even if you have a spaghetti, you could just, what do you call that? Break it into little teeny pieces.
Yeah.
And throw some pasta in your salad. That picks up the dressing as well. Hard-boiled eggs in salad, meat in salad, even like I've got some sardines, smoked oysters. You know, you can just be as creative as you want. For example, sardines with a Caesar dressing. It already has anchovies in it. I brought some quinoa, some brown rice. We love grains in our salad. If you have leftovers from dinner the night before, throw it in your salad. Beans are a really good way to get your protein.
Beans, I'm a fan of beans. I mean, garbanzo beans, of course, the foundation of hummus, which is a wonderful staple. But that's another thing. I mean, people, you have the greens, but it's okay, you know, if you take a can or a jar of something and put it in, like the garbanzo beans or pinto beans, a white bean kind of thing.
Yeah, or some shredded cheese. If you take when you're peeling a carrot.
Right.
If you just even take a carrot and just peel the little ribbons into your salad, and you can peel some cheese into your salad and have like a little ribbon salad.
And then also
Orzos. I have a tricolored orzo. And then I brought a sprouting jar. So we have, also seaweed.
Yeah, no,
we've got some dulse flakes.
Right, that's, I mean, if you like sushi, I mean, you know, you have the seaweed. And same thing.
And if you can make sprouts, this is more what we talked about in the winter when lettuce isn't available, but that doesn't mean you should stop sprouting. You can still, have the sprouts going and just sprinkle those on your salad and, really perk it up.
And also, perking it up, of course, comes the dressing. And so we have all sorts of, I see,
we have all kinds
olive oils and we have,
amino acids.
So what are some of the dressings that we can put on the salad?
So you could get your store-bought dressings, which is fine. And that, again, is kind of fun. Like when you're seaming it out, there's a million different types of dressing. We're a big fan of like the oil and vinegar. A nice cold-pressed olive oil. This is, it's like a wine. The more familiar you become with them, the more snobby you come with them. But just straight olive oil and a nice vinegar. This is a light vinegar. I think I brought a champagne.
Yeah, champagne barley vinegar.
Which is nice and bright and spritey.
Right.
You could do, so any kind of mixture, you're kind of a chemist. So again, start with something very simple that you know that you like. Balsamic vinegars are really delicious, but it's strong, so use that in moderation. And then there's all kinds of flavored vinegars, like this is a tarragon.
Yeah.
And then you can, if you start to experiment with your vinegars, you'll experiment with a little bit with your oils. We have like a garlic soaked oil, and this is a sunflower oil. And these are they will change the flavor, so you want to experiment with those.
Nice. And and it's also sort of nice to see some people have their oils and they'll put hot peppers in their oils and sort of that. And then as tarragon and stuff, it's a nice way to sort of spark things up. And
kind of make it your own.
Nice little infusion kind of thing. Nice.
And there's always little cheats, like we have, not so much cheats, but this is a company called Simply Organic, and they make these little packets. So if you're in a hurry, instead of adding your own, blend of herbs and spices, you might start with somebody that's already done it and either model after them and make your own, or just use those. And we sell all kinds of containers to make things into, such
excellent sort of
all different salad bottles and things that you could buy and just have on hand.
Nice. Well, Kelly Ryan, thank you very much for stopping by. Always an education.
Thank you.
And might as well have salad 2-3 times a day. Well, anyway, Spice and Grain, Portland Street in Freiburg. It is Father's Day, so if your Father's Day, stop by. Whether you're a Father's Day,
grandfathers.
Even grandfathers and non-fathers, all are welcome. So once again, thank you very much, and always a healthy and heartfelt segment.
Thank you.
Thank you, and we'll be back after this.
prices on healthy foods and products in the Mount Washington Valley, come to Spice and Grain. Spice and Grain offers organic, gluten-free, vegan, and non-GMO groceries, including local produce and eggs. Nuts, grains, herbs, and spices in bulk help make healthy and fresh affordable. Enjoy soups, sandwiches, and fresh baked goods at home or in our store. Great selection in a relaxing atmosphere with a friendly,